Welcome, dear soul, to another transmission from Garud Godard. And before I start, I will this time go into a little bit more of prayer so that my words will be more divinely guided than they used to be in the recent times. Namo Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayaniti Namine Narayana Parayana Jadahankara Nashana Rupanu Gamrita Prema Prayojanayate Nama Sri Rupa Sri Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Sri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunath Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitamscha Namo Panaganadaya Vaikuntha Vasavadini Shruti Sindhu Suto Padamandaraya Gurutmade Namo Mahasudarshanai Vasudi Vaidamantaraya Mrutikala Sahastai Chakra Narayana Ki Jai Nityananda Priyam Prema Bhakti Ratna Pradainim Shijana Veshwarim Vande Tapatraya Nivarinim Nityananda Namastupyam Premananda Pradaini Kalokal Mashanashaya Janavapatayi Nama Hare Nama Eva Kevalam Kalo Nasti Eva Gatiranyata. So on the eve of the anniversary of the appearance day of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the year 1486 of our current time system. Of the most magnanimous avatar of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I would like to introduce a simplified version of love alignment Japa chanting, which I have spoken about before, but in a more detailed way, not in this simplified way. So basically, first step is obviously to establish contact with self through prayer, and even, based on the internal family system psychology model, to ask the parts of the ego to give space for self to come forward, because it's very possible, even though one prays, that one will do so from a spiritual ego, which is not what this is supposed to be, or it's not going to give the same result. And the parts need to be recognized. The ego needs to be accepted and loved as well, recognized, and missing the right English word, not demonized, not disregarded, not pushed aside, not etc., not fought against, because that will always create an adverse reaction. So first step is to pray and also recognize and express gratitude and love to the provisional identities of the ahankara, or the false ego, temporary identities, to get their permission, basically, to to get in contact with self, and to act from self. And then, we can start chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So you see also that I'm breathing very consciously. I chant one Maha.Mantra and then I exhale the remaining air, and then I inhale consciously. And there is a gap there that can be either left empty, or it can be filled with an affirmation or a mantra that we meditate on. Or, for example, to keep it very simple, it can be filled with the exhalation after the chanting can be filled with the first half of the Maha.Mantra, and the second part of the Maha.Mantra will be thought of in the mind during the inhalation. So let's continue like that, and then we'll proceed from there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. So important is that the speed of the exhalation after chanting and the inhalation after exhalation is very natural. And so that's that. And then if any distraction appears in the mind, especially one that is not fleeting, if it's a fleeting distraction, just continue chanting and hearing the mantra and taking shelter of the deity of the mantra and such. But if there is a persistent distraction, an emotion, a voice, a picture, etc., then there are ways to deal with that. And the first step is always to recognize it and accept it, and not try to push it away. So that is basically the second step. The first step is to get the permission to get in contact with self. And then the second step is, if there is any distraction from that, to recognize it, accept it, and express love to it, to hear, to witness. So that's the second important step, and let's continue to chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Then the next step, if there is some persistent, let's say, unpleasant feeling in the body, or a mental part that is disturbing or anything like that, is to, after we have recognized it, is to ask if that part is willing to let go of that burden. So we have two options there. We can first of all take that part by the hand and ask it to touch the feet of the deity of the mantra to get relief from its burden, which is due to some experience of the past, or the present maybe. And the other thing is to write those burdens in your mind. That part, write those burdens on a piece of wood that then would be offered into the sacrificial fire. So, yeah, let's continue to chant then. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Then the next step after the burden has been relieved is to take blessings for whatever is needed to reconstitute that part to its natural self quality, of which there can be named 9 essential ones, because 9 is the number of divinity. So the self has the 9 divine qualities of God. And I don't mean to detail them here for the sake of keeping this meditation going. If you have questions, you can inquire. I've talked about it in many other videos before. So there are again 2 ways. Either you take a fruit from the sacrificial arena, which has been offered to God, which is endowed with the potency to reconstitute and reawaken the self quality. And the other is to get the blessings from the deity, to request the blessings. For example, with a boon-giving hand or a touch on the head, or such, whatever it may be, showers of flowers, etc., which can bring the blessing to the needy part to become alive to its self-quality. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I want to explain one more thing is that if you have a japa mala, if it's a big one or a small one, is that, for example, I will show you how I will do it, that I will chant the first part on the top of the mala and the second part in the middle of the mala. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. It's not really possible that the finger is in the middle of the two pearls. Like this. The thumb is in between, and then it goes on the top of the pearl, and then it goes in between again. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. And the last step is actually to bring the self-quality and that part into the here and now, because usually it has been traumatized in the past. So we invite that part to be active in the here and now with us. And yeah, that's basically the true humble ego, the true humble self-identity, provisional identity. As long as we don't know our true eternal identity, we are working with the self qualities, ideally in the here and now. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. And I would like to add that, of course, it is very helpful to know the 9 self-qualities, so that when there is a paining part, a sad part, or whatever it is, you know to which self-quality it belongs, and what needs what, and how to, transform that, and make progress into, practicing from self instead of from false ego or spiritual ego. So I hope you found this somewhat interesting and maybe even helpful. And I'm looking forward to your comments, questions, shares, likes, etc. And may the Om Love be with you. Jai Janitai.